Hi guys, today I'm gonna solve a LeetCode problem. The problem number is 7, reverse integer. In this, it is given a input of x, which is of type int, and what you need to do is you need to reverse this int. So if it is 1 to 3, you need to reverse it to 3 to 1, and it needs to be in the range of this integer range, sorry. And then if it is not in the same range, you need to return 0, right? So let's go to example 2. In example 2, you have a negative 1 to 3. When you reverse it, it becomes negative 3 to 1. And in example 3, you have 120, and when you reverse it, it should be 21. So the 0 that is preceding in the front, it gets omitted, because when you parse something to an integer, any 0 in the front has no mathematical value to it. So that is the reason you are seeing this output 21 rather than 0 to 1. The 0 does not have any mathematical value. Okay, so let's go to our Visual Studio and try to solve this problem. So in order to solve this problem, what I have done is I've taken our example 2, negative 1, 2, 3, and added a 0 added a zero at the back, right? So what I should see is I should see the same output, negative 3 to 1. Okay, so let's try to brainstorm and see how we can solve this problem. Okay, so okay, here you go. So the step one, what I want to do for this problem is I would like to check, of course, if it is negative. Okay, negative or not. Okay, and then the step two, if it is negative, you would multiply it with -1. So once you multiply with -1, what I would get is a positive number. Okay, positive number. And then the step three, what I would do is I would reverse it, basically, right? Reverse the number, right? And step four, what I would do is I would parse it, um, return the result, parse result, let's say, parse result, and uh, result. Okay, and the condition is if it is negative, if it was negative in the beginning, we checked, right? If it was negative number, multiply with negative to get um, the output, expected output. Okay, expected output, meaning since we converted it into a positive number, when we multiply with a negative number again, negative sign again, we get back the negative sign, right? So that's what we want, right? We want to show them a negative. If it is negative, we want to show them the negative sign in the front. Okay, so this is my steps. So let's code it out. So first step is check if the number is negative or not, right? So for that, how we're going to do is very simple. Check if x is less than 0, right? If x is less than 0, we know it is negative, right? So, and then what we want to do is we want to declare a variable, bool is negative, right? Negative equals to false. Okay, so what we'll do is negative equals to true, and then what we're going to do, we're going to multiply by -1, right? To that number, x equals to x times -1. So this is our positive number, right? Positive number. So we need to convert it to positive number, okay, to do anything basically. Okay, and then the next step is we need to reverse it, right? So in order to reverse it, what we're going to do, we can only reverse the number when you are in a string. Okay, so the string values can only be reversed, x to string, right? And then dot reverse. This is a extension method. It reverses and it gives an IEnumerable of character. Okay, so when you reverse this, we have an IEnumerable of character. So reverse. So we want to make it to array. Okay, dot to array. Okay, Okay, so let's say we need to hold it into a variable string. Let's say that is our string val to this, right? So why it is complaining? Let's see. So cannot implicitly convert type character. Okay, this is our character array to string. So this is our string and this is our character array. It is saying, of course, you cannot hold convert it. So for this, we need to have a constructor. Okay, constructor, a string constructor. Okay, so I will wrap this into a string constructor. So now, perfect. So now this so the value it can wrap is a character of right. So we have a character. This is our character of array. Okay, so this is what it takes. Okay, so that's perfect. So now the third step would be reverse the return the parsed result, right? So how we gonna return the parsed result? We're gonna use int dot try parse, right? So that is our try parse. So what does try parse do is it takes a string and gives you an output, right? Let's say output of int result. Okay, so the result will be of type int. Okay, and it also returns a boolean which we are not using. We could just use this bool is success, but we don't want to use right now. Okay, and then what we could do is if let's say success is true, then you could do something. Okay, if success, you could do this. Okay, and then you could return result, but I don't want to return it like this. I want to return it in one go. So why? Because we have to check if it is negative or not in our return. Okay, so this is what I want to do. Since we have already initialized int here, we can just say return result, right? And then check if the result is first check if it is negative, right? So check if it is negative. If it is negative, what you want to do? Return result times 1, right? Okay, let's remove this for now. Times -1. So if it is negative, then multiply with -1 and give me that negative sign in the front. Okay, otherwise you are fine. You are fine. Whatever you are doing, it is the result, right? So this is the code. So let's try to debug one at a time and see if it makes sense. Great. Okay, here you go. If x, okay, so the value of x right now is -1 to 3. It is negative, yes. So negative, we set it to true, and now the value is positive, right? So positive x we have right now, okay? So remove this, and now we're gonna reverse it. So when you reverse this, I expect it to have 0, 1, 2, 3, okay? So reverse it, the string value will be 0, 3 to 1, sorry, 3 to 1, right? So int, when you parse it, what happens to this 0 now in our string? The 0 will be omitted, okay, because it does not have any mathematical value, right, while when parsing. So 0 will be omitted. So that is what I'm expecting. So the value would be seen in the result, okay, that we have initialized here. Okay, so okay, perfect. So in try parse got succeeded, and the is bool is, you see this true. We are not using it right now, but I'm just leaving it there so that you know that we could use this. If true, do this. If false, do something else. Okay, so is negative. So result is negative is true because we set it to true here, because right. So we'll multiply it. So now my result will be, let's put this into our add quick watch, right? And then it will be -3 to 1. Okay, that is what we are returning right now. So that is what we want, -3 to 1, right? Okay, now good. So let's put this code into action and see if we can solve this issue, right? So let's go back to our LeetCode problem, and then let's put this. Let's run all our test cases first. Oh, okay. Sorry, I should not be doing this. This is not what. Okay, okay. It looks, sorry. I initialize it for the in the Visual Studio Code. Um, so okay, it should look good. Okay, all the test cases are passed. I'm submitting it right now. Perfect. It is passed, and the runtime is 34 milliseconds, by the way. So it looks really good. And yeah, this is my code, and thank you for watching, and feel free to give me a thumbs up, and I'll come up with more videos like this. Yeah, bye.